Once upon a time, there was a prince and a princess. The prince worked very hard to earn a living, and the princess was beginning to worry about him. One day, she had an idea.
I can get a job too!
Oh my gosh!
Job hunting was harder than she thought. The princess wanted a job that would be fun and fulfilling, but what?
No, we don't want to do that.
Then she had another idea. Learning how to use money had been such a grand adventure that she decided to go into financial planning. She wanted to help people who were as lost as she had been.
So do you have any actual experience?
The princess quickly found out that she would need a college education to pursue her dreams. Everything was dreadfully more complex now, for how could she ever afford to go to school? The princess explained it all to her prince. How unfair! One could not get an education without a job, nor a job without an education. She didn't know about financial aid and how simple it would be for her to get a grant. She could even get a loan.
A loan? What's that?
But the princess remembered what had happened last time she'd used money that wasn't hers, and refused to borrow money again. The prince offered up a new idea. The princess could get a job that didn't require a degree, just like the prince. He told her it can be very fun and rewarding to have a job, even if it isn't what you want to do for the rest of your life.
Very good, you got the job.
Finally, she was hired as an assistant in a library, and the prince was right. It was fun and rewarding. She loved helping people, especially children. She also loved being a provider. Now her beloved prince wouldn't have to work so hard. After she'd saved some money for a while and her grant was approved, she began attending college. That too was fun and rewarding. Not only did she learn all about her career of choice, but she also learned a lot about herself.
Maybe I should change my major. These financial classes are really hard. The idea of money can seem intimidating, but using it is actually pretty simple.
Then the princess had an inspiration. After discovering all her passions and talents through work and school, she found her true calling. The prince was so proud of her work that he suggested getting it published.
Right. And she found a beautiful, wonderful prince.
Her financial fairy tales were a hit. She published a whole series of fun and educational books for children. Together they were now earning much more money than before. They could move into a bigger apartment, or maybe even put a down payment on a house.
Or maybe you could go to school.
But they decided to stay in their little apartment a while longer. Now it was the prince's turn to go on a career planning adventure, and they could work together all the way. So of course, they lived happily ever after. The end.